I came home from World War II in 1946, and I had to make a choice. I had an opportunity to go into commercial aviation, and there my GI Bill was in front of me. My dad was at retirement age, and he was needing to slow down, and he needed some help, so I had to sit down and make a decision as what I wanted to do, and I chose farming. After about 3 or 4 years, I wasn't making any progress farming. I almost gave it up, but my dad gave me some real good advice. He said, son, you got to remember, you're in the apprentice stage. You're learning, you're establishing yourself, and I promise you that if you'll stay with this, in the future you'll never regret it. And he was right, I didn't. It's more important today than ever before that farmers all over the state, I don't care if they're a cattleman, a cotton man, a sheep man, or a livestock man down in East Texas, we can't do it alone. It's more important today. We've got to go with a unified voice as best that we can.
S.M. True was a fine gentleman, a great leader. I think Texas Farm Bureau is certainly better for him having come our way and served us when we needed his leadership.
SM was one of those, if he had an enemy, or if he had anyone that didn't even like him, I never met him. People who had very divergent views, either politically or culturally or geographically, they all like SM True.
A giant among agriculturalists. He's been involved for a number of years, and he was on the cotton board, which I'm also on. I followed him on the cotton board. Following him on the cotton board was a real experience because they expected me to live up to some of the things that he'd been doing.
When I first met SM, I was in my first term, and therefore I was learning as I went along. And having the guidance that I received from SM on some of these issues was extremely important. You knew that what he was saying, he really believed. And you know, you can take that and go to the bank with it.
He had a sense of bringing people together, particularly in the boardroom, to where this organization will work together. And he just had that what I call magic about him.
As a candidate for the Agriculture Commissioner post, we became very close. You know, I tell people with all respect to all the different groups that helped us. No one was more influential than the Farm Bureau in my success in 1990. And SM True will always be the person who was at the epicenter of that, guiding the Farm Bureau and their great assistance to me.
He came along at the right time. We were having some turbulence in the 70s. What direction was agriculture going to go in the United States and in the world? But when SM came along, those were brought all back to the center. And I think that was his legacy, is keeping everybody on the right road.
I was fortunate to not only know him as a leader of Farm Bureau, I knew him as a person. His life, his love for his wife, his family, to me, were even more invaluable than the leadership qualities that he gave on farm bills, etc. Because if you're going to be a good leader, you've got to be a good person behind that leader.
I'm not sure I will ever, in all of my years that God will give me the privilege of serving this great state, find someone who is any more genuine, knowledgeable, or capable.